right now. And Chris, we have been talking about that window of opportunity to folks, for folks to be out and about, getting that last meal at a restaurant, getting those last minute items that is closing and maybe has passed for some folks in parts of our state.
And that was the past couple of days that we've been telling you that even though it's not going to start for the metro area until the evening hours, we were saying that for folks in far north Georgia and far northeast Georgia, that they wanted them to be in their spot to hunker down between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And hopefully folks are taking that advice. In the northern tier of counties here, we're beginning to see it changing over now to some freezing rain. We have confirmation in Dade and Walker County of raindrops coming down, but temperatures are right at freezing or even around 31. Melissa found one of our temperature maps on Interstate 59 that was showing a temperature of 31 degrees there for the air temperature. So that's what's showing up here in northwest Georgia as this is changing over now into some freezing rain there. Also, we have a little bit of northeast Georgia starting to change over too. We have clouds here, temperatures still well above freezing. We'll stay above freezing for a few more hours, and then the rain's going to come in at the same time. Those temperatures are dropping. Rabun County, really these highest elevations, Union and Towns County here, are starting to change over to a pinkish color, and that's where we're seeing some of those raindrops coming down in the form of freezing rain. And then there is in North Georgia, again, Dade County, Walker County, Catoosa County, Whitfield County, Northern Murray County, beginning to see the freezing rain now. And then just south of that, in these areas of Chattooga County and Floyd County, if that's making it to the ground, that is in the form of rain there. And then this is all the moisture that's going to be headed our way tonight. And with that, it's going to change over to freezing rain and ice. And that is why we have this ice storm warning in effect for all of North Georgia, Metro Atlanta, and on the south side, it is a winter weather advisory where the impacts there will be a little less severe, but the worst impacts are going to be to the north of us. Melissa Nord joins us right now. She's been looking close at these temperature profiles, also looking at the road conditions that we're dealing with out there as well. Melissa?
And Chris, first thing tomorrow morning, it's going to be the roadways. That is an area-wide impact. But in terms of the power outage threat, that's going to be greater in northeast Georgia where the icing amounts are at their highest. This is our camera on top of our tower. Look at it shaking in those breezy winds. The winds are going to push those temperatures down to the freezing mark this evening. And we're already seeing that happening. That's our camera at Lookout Mountain in northwest Georgia. So prepare for travel impacts. Do not plan on being on the roads tomorrow. Outage impacts, we are seeing that will be increasing, especially in northeast Georgia. And then closures. Several school systems just announced closures for Monday morning. So half-inch to plus of ice in northeast Georgia. That's where the outages will be at their greatest here in the metro, a quarter of an inch to a half an inch there in Metro Atlanta. So the impacts for the inner metro, the northeast side of the metro, icy roadways, tree limbs, those are going to start to snap a bit. And then we'll see a few power outages picking up tomorrow through Monday. But it's this northeast Georgia corridor where, Chris, we could see widespread, really hazardous travel and outages that will increase as winds pick up throughout the day on Sunday.
Okay, and here's the forecast track to time this out for you going through the nighttime hours. We're still in the 40s now. This track corresponds with what we're showing you here on radar, where we see that colder air up in North Georgia. See how the colder air moves closer to us. 9 o'clock, it's still coming through Gainesville and Duluth, and then that colder air, the freezing temperatures arriving here late tonight, closer to midnight as that rain moves in. And so that rain's going to fall through that shallow layer of cold air at the surface, and it's going to be in the form of freezing rain. This is going to be happening overnight and in the morning here. When you wake up still below freezing, then we're watching temperatures getting above freezing in the afternoon as the next wave of rain moves in. We'll talk more in our next half hour about what that means for your Sunday afternoon and if we'll see any improvements. We've got more to come after the break.